Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you do fucking fuck? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Fuck off.
It's not honey, bitch.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Oh boy, let's let's see if we can figure out a way to make this work. I didn't slide the fucking roadcaster over. I'm gonna need access to it if I'm gonna keep doing a show. God damn it, have to adjust volumes and such. I'm sorry for the late start. I was forcing myself to cough to the point of damn near puking my guts out. New guy's in the back puking his guts out. So I could, clear my throat issues that I seem to be having. All right, there we go. Roadcaster fixed. Captain, my caption. Okay, John Doe. Did you mean to say it that way? I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for that DMZ clip. It's only a minute long. We'll look at that in a minute. I'll throw that up in there. At least Hitler. Whoa, okay. I see the Rumble chat is firing early on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my hair still looks like shit. My hair still looks like shit. And because of something with the green screen, I'm going to do this. We're going to do that. And that kind of fixes it for now. We'll have to tweak the green screen settings, though, because I'm worried it's a little... Or actually, you know what? If we bring the brightness up here, I bet that'll fix it. I bet that'll fix it. You know what's great? Doing all this shit in the beginning of the show. Boop. 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 There we go. And we're back. The hat is still over the fence. I have no idea what the hat over the fence means. You look like how my stomach feels. Thank you, John Doe. It's not reassuring. Alrighty, so Fall in the Great, you feeling all right? Not even a little. I feel horrible, and I sweating much, Johnny? Sounding better than yesterday. Saint Caesar, I mean, my voice sounds better in some ways, but again, that was due to the massive amount of phlegm that I forced out of my lungs and esophagus. Let's just say, throat's a little charged. It's Friday. I make no promises. There is bird shit all over the Rumble chat. Says Wild Sam. There's bird shit everywhere. All right, so I don't know what she means. What do you mean there's bird shit in the Rumble chat? I hope not. I hope not. There's gonna be gorilla shit all over the Omni. That makes a lot of noise. Yes, Tegra, I will let you snuggle me in a second. I have like herb here and stuff. I don't know if I can even attempt to do a controlled burn. Saint Caesar, COVID. Fuck no. I have a sense of smell when my nose is clear. My my sense of taste is completely unaffected. TY Green Goblin, the egg chair catapult is still being worked on. Catapult? Bud Britches, it's shirts off Friday, boys. Take them off and break out the baby oil. Well, hold on. Come here, kitten. I know. You don't like it when I pick you up like that. Teen Y Goblin, the egg chair. Yeah, I don't know why that is. My lovely. Oh, yeah, you love that, don't you, Tegra? Yeah, you love getting your scritches. Am I wasting time petting a cat? Yes, I am. Oh, you little kitty. Like, someone should make this and make Aaron watch it. Like, just, he'll hate himself. Oh, so soft. Oh, such a nuzzly kitty. Like, honestly. Saint Caesar, don't smoke today, sir. Take the day off. Yeah, I'm not smoking. And as is, we're going to try and go through the show as much as we can. Let's do it, big fellas. Skin that skin. I don't know what you're talking about. John Doe. Shirts off. Now you tell me. I've been Porky Pigging it. Full on Winnie the Pooh. Shia, giving the kitty scritches is never a waste of time. It's kind of the way I feel. So, yeah, I would agree with that. Driveway Junkie with $10. Thank you. I can't smoke today, sir. Pool Scam Sam saying the egg chair design was used to build the Apollo space capsule. True story. I feel bad. I feel. No, I can't do it. I'll die. So, yeah, I'm sorry. But thank you for that $10. Rumble. YouTube's going to pay out sometime next week, and we're going to buy out like almost an entire week of the show. Pool Scam Sand saying, get some rest, Johnny. There is going to be rest had, but like, you guys have been amazing with goals and stuff, so we're gonna do a few things. I'm gonna mute the audio on for just a second, so all y'all on Twitch can't do any shit. Our goal is currently $15 on October 11th. I'm sure that will get knocked out well before we get there. I have a couple of stories I do want to talk about, so we'll load up the stories I definitely want to check up on or do. That one I wanted to do. That one I want to do. That one I want to talk about. If this is, this is a video, so we want to do that one. And we want to do that one. And we definitely want to do this one. Because I don't think I'm going to save any of this stuff for next week. Like, oh, we got to do this one. So we might be jumping through some of these. Oh, that's an article, not a video. Doot. Also an article. Oh, and that one's gonna be fun because it's cringy. Shit. All right, so no, we have to do at least part of a show. It's however long. We've loaded all the content we're gonna do, and we're gonna do the content that we've loaded.
Fucking say.
Who the fuck told you to talk? I've only got so much fuel in the tank. We're doing this shit. You hold your goddamn horses, you son of a bitch. All right. Rudolph Valentine, low energy Johnny. Really? Low energy? This is low energy? Egg picker, it's 420 somewhere. I cannot smoke any weed. I might have to go get my Kleenexes. Oh, I can't smoke any weed. Fuck, if I laugh, I might die. So, I mean, and Wilmer Autotech, I had the audio down. I'm sorry. You paid 125 bits, and I'm a man of my word. So let's let's get the extensions. The hair extensions? Nah, I don't need that. I ain't going weave quite yet. Where is the soundboard? There we are. Give me the boop. Give me the boppity boop. And a wing wham wham woozle. And log in with Twitch. Yes, we did. And just now, Wilmer Autotech replaying for you. Here we go. Egg Picker saying, Johnny, on-air death will make Melton content for a week. Don't die. Yeah, that's motivation alone not to die. I don't want to be Melton content. I don't like... I was watching John DiCaprio on Win by 2 before I started the show. Big shout out, John DiCaprio, Win by 2. He probably thinks I suck. I don't give a shit. His is another show I wouldn't go on or do. His is bigger than mine, I think, so I just, again, whatever. But he was laying into Melton when I checked him out, and I checked out his show, and he was laying into Melton. And just in general, like, I don't want to, I just, like, that whole sphere is starting to make me feel like I'm better to stay out. Shout out, Johnny, 116 subs. Yeah, we are, not 116. Are you high? Where are we at? I thought it was less than that. Yeah, we're at 916 subs, not 116. So 916 subs, which means we literally need 84 to make it happen. So, yeah. You watch your mouth with that lying garbage. We'll reset the chat. All right, so we've got a bunch of content loaded up. We'll go through what we have. And we'll do the show as long as we can. We might even do a controlled burn on the way out, just because then if it's taking me out, it doesn't matter. The show keeps going. The wolves eventually turn on each other, Johnny. Aaron is like Satan. Okay. I don't know where that one's going. Is the head cold from Coke? Lol, feel better, bud. I wish that the head cold was from Coke, because that means I would have had fun beforehand. What happened beforehand was I had a great show, I had a lot of support, and then I started getting that nasally burning sensation that I chalked up to smoking too much marijuana. Now we're at where we're at. I think I've smoked once today and regretted it immediately. And yeah, and then we haven't done that. We might smoke again at the end of the show. So you can all laugh at me dying. So we need a live remote from 101, not the A word. Oh, fuck, I don't give a shit. He called us and dipped. My heart hurts right now, and I think I need a minute, guys. Yeah, dude, I have mixed feelings about wild saffron. Or not, fuck, excuse me, that mispronounced it. Not wild saffron. What was it? Hawk Freeman. Come back to see Johnny petting a chat and F simping for each other in the chat. Yeah, I got better things to do later, F. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna get rid of him. This guy, I'm sick of his stupid shit. Like, fucking, we get it. You're an asshole troll, and you got better things to do. Well, guess what? Now we can forever. So now you're just gone. See you later. Hawk is a cowardly birdie. Hawk is one of these people that once in a while he'll add something to the show, so I've let him be on because, like, he had a good thing with the foghorn leghorn thing where I was making it LGBT, but he's like, I typed and he typed gay F word. I can't say that. Dumbass. And he loses his shit about everything, even if he doesn't type in caps. If I misspeak because I'm tarded, he's losing his fucking shit, then watch a different show. Lose your shit somewhere else. People can't troll properly these days. I miss Xbox 360 lobbies. I don't, Egg Picker. But hey, to each their own. Bob C., first time catching you live. Well, I hope you don't judge me based solely on this, because the egg chair's not here right now. I got to try and work on that this weekend, make sure it's that I'm not breaking the sumbitch. And then I have a cold or head cold. I don't know. I'm hoping it's just a head cold. It's definitely not COVID. It's not really respiratory. It's more sinuses. It's spinal. So we're going to do a show as long as we can, but it's just kind of expanding my headache every time I talk. And I have to do DJ work tomorrow, so I do need to rest a little bit for that. Like magic, them comment was hawked. LMAO. Rusty Grammar, probably a loser Eagles fan. I don't know. I just got sick of him. Like, he's confrontational with everybody in the chat, and he dipped in to call us a bunch of F words and say I'm stupid for petting a cat or whatever. He's like, I got better shit to do. Like, okay, cool. I'm too good for this. Like, all right, we got it, dude. You're too cool. Next time you want to come back and be a dick, you'll learn you can't. And we have all this time for people to find out if anyone actually gives a shit. So far, not one person. Oh, shit. Stickers went on to a party. Jesus. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the 100 bits and the stickers. I would block Doom and decline host and Victoria too, all trolls, says Sam V. Doom hasn't been too bad. Who's decline host? Don't know who decline host is. And Victoria, I don't know anything about. I'm not sure. But at any rate, like, I don't know. We're keeping an eye on the chat. We'll see what happens. Thanks. Us ladies need to stick together, says Landers. Wait a minute, Landers. I thought you were a dude. Damn it, I can only time out Kong for 5 minutes. That's aggressive. I wanted 6 seconds, says Rusty Kramer. Oh, did you time out King Kong Dong? Landers, here's some tissues, turn on Lifetime, and open a box of wine. All right, great. Okay, so everyone's getting super gay in the chat. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We appreciate that. Hawk will be back probably as a falcon or a phoenix during a controlled burn. Well, Hawk is muted forever. Like, Hawk came in and, like, first he said first in the chat, and people were saying shit to him, so I was looking at it. It didn't really, whatever. I'm sick of him, so I'm bored with his bullshit, so. Hawk made me feel bad. I have nothing better to do. I'm sorry, Bud Britches. I'm sorry that Hawk made you feel bad. Again, he's just kind of a dick, so I've got better things to do than this show. Well, then, okay. But you're always an asshole when you're here, so we've got better things to do than let you back in. And I think we've talked about it long enough already. So let's get to the video Saint Caesar sent us. That's the first piece of content we're going to get into. We're a half hour into the show today already. We're going... Egg Picker, YouTube is elitist chat today. We in bunker eating oysters while they rioting. Okay. I'm fine with that. We're all having a good time. Again, thank you. I think it was Driveway Junkie that threw me $10 earlier. We'll do a burn for you at the end of the show. I can't. What was a super sticker? I guess I can't heart it. Damn it. All right. Anyways, we'll do a burn at the end of the show because I won't be able to do the show after I do the burn. So the burn will close us out because it'll close me out, and then we'll get going. I have a bunch of content loaded. We'll go through that. The first thing is this video Saint Caesar sent us. Thank you, Dear Butch, for the 10 bits on the Nugget Army sticker. Sticker party is way off since we just started that. Our goal for...
Hello, motherfucker.
Good to see you, Dear Butch. Our goal for the 11th is $15. So if we make $15 today, and between now and the 11th, YouTube is going to pay out, and I have to do a little bit of math to subtract certain parts from the 145 that we made on the thing a while ago to know how much of what was what. Wait a minute. Oh, no, because we counted the YouTube and the Venmo ones counted to the goal already, so that's where I don't know how much. Okay. But why would we need to know that? Because it's not going to be... The YouTube stuff is just going to go through as YouTube stuff. You dumbass. I'm retarded. So we don't even need to do that. The goal, says Rudolph Valentine. I love the egg chair emoji. Where does it come from? Saint Aren, the egg chair emoji he's using was made by Little Lemmy. That was aggressive is what that was. Jesus, Wilmer Autotech. Thank you for the 100 bits. We're close to starting a hype train, and I have no idea why. 3.5 minutes. I'll see if I can get the egg chair emoji over onto YouTube. I can load emojis. Sounds like a lawnmower. It was a hippo. I'll see if I can load. Can you do custom emojis on like the YouTube? Because if we can do custom emojis on the YouTube, I want to start coming up with subscriber perks on Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. One thing will probably end up being like Discord or members-only streams that we do once in a while. And then I'm thinking of doing offline content when I have spare time, and then editing it together and doing like little projects that we'll put up. Tell me whose neck needs a trim, Johnny. Says balls deep. What? What? I don't know what we're talking about. Okay, so let's go to this. I've been trying to start this clip forever. Okay, so let's go to this clip. Saint Caesar sent it in. This is apparently Diddy getting arrested from TMZ. Right. Wild Saffron, what's the over-under on that? Looking at job openings, found a receptionist job with meh pay, but free laser hair removal for employees and their spouses, legal partners. Great deal if you have a mustache. JB Contrarian, the problem is a lot of cases selling that part's illegal. And the ways that they do, they do what they do. All right, so Diddy Dum Diddy Do here. Let's watch Diddy get busted. No audio? What are you, a Mo? Security camera footage with no audio. With no audio. And that's them just walking him off. Around the corner he comes with a couple of bums. They open the door. Hey, what's in store? Okay, and now we're walking out with him. Okay. This is highly anticlimactic. I don't know why he swallowed a fly. Perhaps he'll fuck that guy. What is with the fucking like sports play-by-play board? As you can see here, Diddy is clearly going for a I'm innocent but black stance, and he's moving a classic play for people being arrested when they are of color. Looks like the hallway where he beat Cassie a little bit. Dear Butch, wow, great video. You can sync YouTube to Discord. Don't know about Twitch or YouTube. I think he meant Rumble, but like you can sync YouTube to Discord, but I don't know about Twitch and YouTube. Okay. Alrighty. And now he just types Rumble. He doesn't clarify which one you can sync to Discord, whether it's YouTube or Rumble. He just says Rumble. All right, so there's that. Let's go back here. Let's get rid of that video. So that was our first. We're going to kind of go heavy on video content because reading stories hurts my voice. And I don't want... Oh, no, I wanted to close this out, not expand it. Not enhance. Holy Jesus. There's a picture here with a lady that's got, I can only do, I'm not, like, she's got, like, melon-sized sweater puppies, and the sweater is, like, it's weird. That shirt is entirely too tight in all the wrong places. I don't know if I can do this or not. We'll try and read it quick. Sweden is offering migrants $34,000 if they will kindly leave the country and not come back. So, faced with increasing crime and economic pressures from its migrant crisis, Sweden plans to significantly increase financial incentives for migrants to leave the country. Beginning in 2026, Migration Minister Johan Frossel says Sweden will offer $34,000 to migrants willing to return to their nation of origin. Okay, so I have to move to Sweden for like a year. But I'm doing it for a house payment. She is saying the same thing. It's worth the trip to Sweden and try and get that payment. Yeah, dude, make that bag. Nine Canyon saying some people don't want to fuck strangers or people they aren't attracted to. Crazy, but true. JB Contrarian not believing it. What? Are you making that up? OnlyFans is my favorite. Some of the box fans are sweet compared to the ceiling fans. See, not the one with the tits, just the like an actual or like a real. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going. Presently, the Swedish government's program offers $976 per adult and $488 per child with a cap of $3,903 per family. This program saw minimal uptake in 2023 with just one participant. The proposed increase aims to make the offer more attractive, especially for the several 100,000 migrants in Sweden who are unemployed or reliant on state benefits, according to Sweden Democrats. The spokesman Ludvig Aspling. Yeah, but you're going to pay out the Aspling to get people to do that. All right, so they're thinking, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if it, I don't know if we can make that work. Will they leave for that? Like, that's a significant amount of money if you move back to a shitty place, but, Like for me, it would be like, oh, I made a buck. Like, hooray. All right, this is another reading story, so we're not going to talk about the Kentucky lawmaker who took a lawnmower into an empty pool and hurt himself. Teenager was told to strip by the airport. No thanks. This is a fucked up story, but again, it's about reading. I'm not reading today. It's not a reading day. But we make exceptions for certain ones, like this study that we have to go to. So, there's a study that's come out that says eating grasshoppers can improve sleep, hair, and sexual function. How about mic stands? Can it do anything for those? Can it do anything for those? Bobby Bologna, I had a crown put in, now laying with the meow machines. Well, good for you, Bobby Bologna. Are you showing us these articles? I mean, I can if you want. Like, you can see. Wow. Whoop, there we go. You can see it. Eating grasshoppers can improve sleep, hair, and sexual function. There is apparently there's a new natural way to get better sleep, strengthen your hair, and improve your sexual function. And it very well could be lurking in your backyard. It's grasshoppers. A new study from researchers at the University of Dashang in Cameroon. You have an invested interest in making grasshoppers appealing and edible for people. Shows the experiment was done on 3 different groups of rats. Oh, great. Rats eat grasshoppers anyway, that were initially fed ground grasshoppers, herringfish meal, and a diet deficient of animal protein. The final results showed the rats who ate the grasshoppers had more improved health than the others. The rats on the grasshopper diet doubled libido and ejaculatory frequency. Oh my God, so their sperm started hopping. Improving sleep time and the aesthetics of the animal hair, including body weight. The study reads, recent diet, biochemical, and nutritional studies have established that eating edible grasshoppers has a wide range of health benefits. Edible grasshoppers are very rich in nutrients, according to the study, including amino acids, fibers, carbohydrates, energy, and essential minerals. The grasshopper meal not only meets nutritional needs, but also offers substantial health benefits, including improved libido, better sleep, and enhanced hair quality. With far-reaching implications for both animal and human diets. Abdul, I don't know how to read that name, who led the study, said in a statement. In some cases, insects have higher nutrients than everyday and more common items, a report from the Time magazine says. Grasshoppers, crickets, and mealworms are rich in protein and contain significantly higher sources of minerals, such as iron, zinc, copper, and magnesium, than beef. And yet, pound for pound, they require less land, water, and feed than traditional livestock. Yeah, but so is anybody going to do it? Is anybody going to do it? I prefer handheld fans like a lady, says Ona and Canyon. Those are nice. Those are nice. Eat the bugs. They're good for you. Hair, well, the bald guys will try. Like, everybody tell Aaron. Lander's saying humans can't digest chitin. Yeah, but that's the part that they take out. That's why it's grasshopper meal. They kind of separate that bit. Johnny Walker, decline host is currently in the competitors chat. Trader. I have a competitor. What, you mean like MLC? I don't give a shit. Also, here's Mike Tyson removing Diddy's hands from his leg on a chat show. 17 seconds. Thanks for something I didn't ask for. I'm not going to play it. Just letting you know. Oh. Drinking too much water. So 09 Canyon. So we'll be hairy, well-rested, and rubbing on everything in the end times. When you say it like that, though, does it sound that bad? Does it sound that bad? RP, Corey Adam is your main competitor, I'd say. I don't view... Does Corey Adam take money from me? I think so. Does he steal viewers from me? Is he... like, even if he's stream sniping me, that is not a competitor. I don't think I have competitors. Not that I know of, Digger, but anything's possible. We love the Walrus. Digger 420, who is Corey Adam? Corey Adam is a comedian, former second mic on the Steel Toe Show, and the person who actually first gave me the idea to use the nickname, or use the last name Crutches, because I used to just go by Johnny K, and he's like, what's the K for? Crutches? And I was like, that's not bad. Johnny-krutches. Bobby Bologna. No idea who that even is. Yeah. And they're saying he's my competitor. Well, Cheeseburger just got here, Johnny. I was watching your competitor. Who the fuck's my competitor? Who the fuck is my competitor? What? K was your last name. No, it's just what I went by publicly, John O. I went by that publicly. I don't like my last name. It sucks. I didn't want my family to just be outwardly exposed to everything I do. There's family members I care about that I don't want roped into shit, and there's family members I don't like, and I don't want them to take any credit for knowing me. Johnny Rock. Lose by 2, says Johnny's Walker. Dude, win by 2 is fine. He's not a competitor. He does way more views than me. Like, I'm not even a competitor with him. Like right now, 37, 43, so 70, 80, and that's our buddy Jimmy. Let's close that and go back to Stream Manager. 6. All right, so yeah, we're just under 100 right now. We're just under 100, dude. Just under 100. F him, he sucks. You're more interesting, says Johnny's Walker. Everybody has their opinion. I don't love him or hate him. Don't really care. I was actually watching some of his show before I did mine. So if he's my competitor, I'm occasionally one of his viewers. He never watches my show. I don't give a shit. Win by 2 averages around 150. So again, he does a fair number more than me. Carry the 1. Sadly, Corey hasn't streamed in months. He was great at it and now is focused on comedy. Well, I hope it's going well for him. He had to rebuild, so I hope it's going well for him. All right, let's get going to... so we did the study about eating bugs. We have to read this one also. So we're going to do this. We'll put it back on the screen again for everybody to enjoy looking at it, to know that we're not making these things up. Vladimir Putin urges citizen to have sex during work breaks to address Russia's dire birth rate. I'm moving to Russia. Johnny's Walker, would you consider a one-time show with Corey? I'd do a show with Corey if he wanted to do a show. I don't think he does, but if he did, I would. I don't have a problem with Corey. I love Corey. Haven't talked to Corey in a while, but if I did, I would. I don't got a problem with Corey. Why wouldn't I do a show with Corey? Me and Corey doing a show hopefully wouldn't involve talking about somebody else the whole time. That'd be nice. All right, Vladimir Putin urging citizens. Sex during work breaks. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, in one way, you're gonna boost morale, but you are gonna lower productivity. Putin proposed that employees should use their lunch breaks and coffee breaks. I'm telling you all to fuck. Look, this is what we need to do. Like, we're running out of We're running out of Russians. So look, I get it. It's been a long day. You're on your 15-minute break, and you're like, I just don't want to answer a phone call or fill out another S-74 form. I just want a couple of minutes to myself. But have you considered taking a hot load, ladies? I'm just saying. I know the dudes are like, I'll fuck on a coffee break. You don't have to convince guys, like heterosexual guys. Well, I don't even think, you don't have to convince, if actually even them even more. Literally, you don't have to convince guys that it's okay to fuck right now. Like, if a guy can have a boner, he's like, yes, it's okay to fuck right now. Let's do. Frozen. What do you mean? Oh, damn it. KBS again? Fucking again with this shit? It's back up. Now it's way up. Now it's back down. What the fuck? What the actual dog shit? Oh, I don't need this today. What is it with today? Like, I've just... I pride myself on being a decent driver. Try reloading now. We seem to be okay KBS-wise. Balls crossed. I try to be a decent driver, and I did something very shitty today, where I was crossing into a lane. I looked in my rearview mirror, and I didn't check my blind spot first, and I kind of cut in on somebody. They had to honk their horn. I feel horrible. I feel horrible about it. Fucking hate that happens. And my glasses broke. I've been dealing with shit all day today. I'm run down, trying to do a show, and then the fucking stream gets shitty. RP, Johnny didn't even notice his stream died. Well, the chat kept moving, and I was reading the story, and then I noticed the chat. Plus, like, when I bring up the web stories, if it's a white background, your text goes wonky. I got to find a way to fix that too. Everybody into the secretary pool. Bobby Bologna, when he reads this chat, he's going to be so confused. No, we figured it out as soon as we started talking about Corey, the stream went down. That is true. That is true. I just mentioned him again and did take a little bit of a dip. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna talk about we need a Johnny and so show, because apparently that jinxes the internet. Wild Saffron saying Rumble is working fine. Yeah, Rumble tends to handle that a little bit better. Rumble tends to handle it a little bit better. All right, let's hop over and finish this one. 2-minute tip for a spider-free home. Own a cat. You'll never see a spider again. Russian Vladimir Putin reportedly urged, according to the report from Metro, the Russian's president's appeal comes amid the country's falling fertility rate, which currently stands at 1.5 children per woman, well below the 2.1 needed for population stability. Putin proposed... So you've got ladies that are only having half a kid? Oh, Jesus. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you finish? Do they raise the half a kid? Or are we talking about, like, you know, like, people who are born without legs and shit? It's okay, Johnny. You have a show. That guy you cut off doesn't have one. What a dweeb. What guy did I cut off? Oh, what, a fucking hawk? Yeah, I got bored with it. King Gong Dong, fuck, I'm still here for an hour. What do you mean you're still here for an hour? We're going as long as we can. I think Middendorf got arrested. Oh, no. What? King Kong Dong, if that is true, that would suck. We need Johnny plus Dr. Show, says Bobby Bologna. Logging Road King and egg chair repair needs top priority. Again, it doesn't necessarily need a repair. I just want to make sure that certain parts of it aren't breaking, and if they aren't, then I think I know what the issue with having all the wobble it does right now is, and it means the screw on the bottom's coming loose, and we just got to tighten that bitch up, and we're golden. Hate having sinus headaches. Fucking coming as sinus migraine. I could be wrong, but I think it was oh, dude. I hope not. Just because, like, in general, just that dude's got enough going on. I don't know. I hope he's well. He's one of those people that just has funny stories that he can tell you, and you just start laughing when he starts talking about them. But, anyways. Putin proposed the employees should use their lunch and coffee breaks for intermittent encounters to boost the population. The preservation of the Russian people is our highest national priority, Putin said, adding, the fate of Russia depends on how many of us there will be. It's a question of national importance, as reported by Metro. Russian Health Minister Yevgeny Shestopolov, who echoed the similar concerns, dismissed the notion that busy work schedules should be an excuse. You can engage in procreation during breaks because life flies by too quickly, the Metro reported, saying, when asked how those working 12 to 14 hours would find time to procreate, he responded, during break times. Hi, David. We're going to do a controlled burn at the end of the show, and the show's going to end when we run out of content. I've loaded a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. It was hopefully mostly supposed to be videos. We didn't even make that happen. But we've gone through a couple stories. We just got done talking about how Vladimir Putin says, look, the population is declining too fast. Isn't that funny? In America, we're like, hey, having kids is a serious mental health hazard. And over in Russia, they're like, have you considered boning on your lunch break? Like, just pop out a few more. Look, I'm just saying, whistle while you fuck. Oh. Hold on. Oh, God, it's just horrible. I'm lucky with traffic. I drive through all cornfields to get to work, says Cheeseburger Pie. I have no idea what that means. Cheeseburger Pie, happy Friday. On my way home already. Early out Fridays are sweet. Fuck, I'm still here for an hour. I could be wrong, but I think it was a Dewey. I would say I'm on my way home, but I work from home, so I'll put on the lotion in the basket. So I don't get the hose. Oh, JB could trend. I love when my boss sent me home early on Friday, even just 15 minutes early. Took 35 to 45 minutes off my trip due to traffic. That sounds like it would suck. Alrighty, I rolled out of bed and logged in. My commute is awful, says JB Control. I have kind of the same problem. As I tell a lot of people, it's hard to call in sick when you work from home. Because, you gotta be like, hey, I can't come in today. And then they're like, why? You're already here. Where do you gotta go? Abortion is illegal in Mother Russia. Well, that sucks, because in Russia, copy boy screws you. Why? You screw the copy boy. I mean, I don't know. Either way. I'm just saying, that's a weird thing. We're over here convincing people not to have kids and importing people from third world countries like it's going out of style. And over in Russia, Vladimir Putin's like, hey, could you fuck a little more? Maybe during on your lunch break? Maybe while you're having your coffee break and you're taking 2 creams and a sugar, how about a cream pie? Or 2. Abortions aren't legal, but vodka is, says Bobby Bologna. Yeah, fetal alcohol syndrome. Here we go. So yeah, they're freaking out over not having enough kids. I didn't ask for you to start. You uppity. Meh. David Chandler, in Russia, fetus aborts you. John Q, make whatever argument we need to alter the demographics, make whites a minority. Well, I mean, I don't know about a minority, but I'll say this. They certainly are. They certainly are seeming to import a lot of people and at the same time telling us we shouldn't have kids. Well, you know what the people we import have a lot of? Children. It's weird. We should stop having kids. They're a mental health crisis. So we're importing nut jobs who don't even come from here originally? Why? Hobo chili recipe. Howdy, everyone. Howdy, Hobo. How you doing, Hobo? Cheeseburger pie. My biggest traffic issue is deer. Mine is, too, when I work at the club, which I'm not doing tonight, but I am doing tomorrow. So if you want to come out and see me DJing at Fat Jack's, feel free to come out to Fat Jack's and Bach. All right. So, we've got a couple clips of Kamala Harris. She went on Oprah. And so, we're going to play these clips really, really quick. I don't know if she's saying this to, like, appeal to, like, gun owners or what, but this is, on
the issue of gun violence.
All right, let's go to this. Let's go to that. And let's hear from this vapid lady.
I think for far too long on the issue of gun violence, some people have been pushing a really false choice to suggest you're either in favor of the Second Amendment or you want to take everyone's guns away. I'm in favor of the Second Amendment, and I'm in favor of assault weapons bans, universal background checks, red flag laws.
And I'm in favor of assault weapons bans. Then you're not in favor of the Second Amendment. I'm sorry. But the assault weapons ban is so, like, people like you can't send the government to us, and all we have to defend ourselves with is a handgun. And again, this assault weapons ban thing. What is an assault weapon? That's a very loose, very vague term. So if we're going to ban assault weapons, the cops don't get them either, right? Like, God, I wish I could interview one of these people just to hold them to the coals with that. Like, oh, so we're going to ban assault weapons, so the police don't get them either, right? Just handguns only. Handguns only for everybody. Handguns and hunting rifles. The cops can have hunting rifles just like those people that have them for hunting deer, because we're not going to take those away. The cops can have those. But here's my argument. If the police and the government are allowed to have them, then technically, according to the Second Amendment, so are you. And if you're not in favor of that, I'm sorry, you're against the Second Amendment. That's not and there's nothing wrong with that. You want to amend the Second Amendment, but you're against the actual reason and purpose for the Second Amendment. Second Amendment is all about allowing citizens to have the ability to stand up to a tyrannical government. And if you try to take away weapons that you guys get to have and we don't, it's kind of a problem. You're already not allowing us to have all the weapons you have. We don't get to have big-ass fucking drones. She wants a mandatory gun buyback program. In other words, gun confiscation. Right. So nobody's going to take your guns, but I'm going to take your guns. Fucking two-faced lying cunt.
I thought it was so powerful at the convention when you said you have guns. No, at the debate.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes.
Yeah. If someone breaks in my house, they're getting shot. Well, you know what a lot of people get shot with? Handguns. Again, this assault weapons ban thing. So what is a fucking assault weapon? I bet Kamala had definitely been to a Diddy party. Maybe. Shia, I assume Kamala Harris is taking Xanax, but I've read people say she's quite a drinker. What's your verdict? She seems wine drunk all the time, but I don't know.
I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
But
My staff will deal with that later.
If Harris wants to win this campaign, is stuff like this what's going to help her do it?
I think that specific clip we played, it's the only clip I've seen of Harris in this entire election that made me think, oh, this is going to help her candidacy. I watched a good chunk of this thing last night. I mean,
No, it's not going to help her candidacy. And here's why. Because she said she's for an assault weapons ban. So the people you want to attract, they don't want an assault weapons ban. Here's a fucking spoiler. I don't want an assault weapons ban. You know what I want? I want the FBI and the police to actually go after the people that have the assault weapons. So if we get rid of the assault weapons, what's to stop the crazy people from going there with handguns and doing what they can with a handgun? Again, if people want to hurt people, they're going to hurt people. Taking away weapons from legal gun owners doesn't protect people from crazy people and criminals. It just doesn't work that way. And again, I'm not for any assault weapons ban that doesn't start with the government and the police. So you want to talk about banning assault weapons, start with the military and the cop shops first. When you say they can't have assault weapons, then I'll understand why we can't. All I'm saying. Hairless Balls 2024. Oh wow, they're getting liberal in the chat. Kamala laugh. Ugh. Yeah, we've got another clip from her. So that clip, like CNN and liberal news sources are very happy to point out that clip makes her look good. Makes her look really, really good. That clip makes her look so good. Well, let's watch a clip that doesn't make her look so good. You might notice that clip was short, right? This one ain't.
When you become president, what would be your specific steps? Yeah, of course. What would be specific steps to strengthening the border?
So it's a wonderful and important question. You know my background was as a prosecutor, and I was...
For fuck's sake, you know my background. Yes, because you drop it on us every time you're asked a fucking question. Move on and answer, please. God damn it, I'm sick of this. People say Trump is such a bad guy, but at least when you ask him a question, well, you know my background. I'm very successful in business. I've had almost 2 assassination attempts. I've been wrongfully accused of leading January 6th. They said, hey, Donald Trump did January 6th. Can you believe it? I'm really good to little children. I have a weird spot for little children where I just want to be their grandpa, and I just want the best for them. And then I went to, like, again, ants. Oh, fucking Jesus. I need Aaron's sound drop. I need that fucking sound drop. The Almighty says, stop stalling and answer the fucking question.
Also the elected Attorney General for 2 terms of a border state. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I have a video or a story, and if I don't have the story, maybe I'll do it because this is pissing me off. I have a story about someone saying how a national security advisor was told by your administration to ignore people flagged as potential threats crossing the border. So I've prosecuted transnational criminals and criminal organizations. Yeah, and you spent the last 3 years letting them all in. No wonder he was told not to worry about these threats. You knew who they were. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border.
Not for the last 3 years.
The safety of the American people.
Tell that to the story after story after story I've done for the past 3 years about illegal immigrants hurting people, illegal immigrants R-wording people, illegal immigrants K-ing people, illegal immigrants driving without a license and K-ing people, driving drunk and K-ing people, stealing, breaking in. They're not all helpful and they're not being nice. And now I've got stories that some of them that are threats that we know about were told deliberately, no, let them through. So quite frankly, fuck your two-faced bullshit on, I understand the difficulty of the border. Yeah, so why have you sucked on it for so long? I wish he would say that. I wish he would say that. I'd be like, so why have you sucked at it for so long?
Sadly, where we are now can be traced most recently back to the fact that when the United States Congress, members of the Congress, including some of the most conservative Republicans, came up with a border security bill.
It gave billions to Ukraine, so Donald Trump didn't want it to happen. But go ahead and say Donald Trump prevented it for a campaign issue, you lying cunt. Again, I'm sick of funding Ukraine, too. I've really fucking had it with funding Ukraine. I get it. You and Biden get kickbacks. I don't. And I'm tired of the lying about, like, Donald Trump didn't orchestrate January 6th. And I'm tired that people push that. I'm tired that you will sit here and say that Donald Trump quashed this border bill to make it a political issue, much like you keep doing with women's reproductive rights. And it's a complete lie because you won't even admit that the basis for everyone who opposed the bill was the massive amount of funding that went to Ukraine. You were paying more money to secure a border that wasn't ours, you lying cunt.
And here's what that border security bill would have done. It would have put 1,500 more border agents at the border. Let me tell you, those border agents are working around the clock. It would have just been about giving them some support and relief, which is probably why the border...
Right, but why do we have to give billions to Ukraine at the same time? It was like $60 billion for Ukraine.
Agents actually endorsed the bill. It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl. And I'm looking at people from all over the country here, so I don't need to tell the folks who are watching this what fentanyl has done to families, to kids.
Then why are you literally telling the Defense Department to let people with criminal histories through the border? You're letting them bring fentanyl in. Forget the manpower thing. The manpower we have is apparently saying that you're telling them to let people through. And again, why are you not mentioning the fact that that bill contained $60 billion for fucking Ukraine? That's why nobody should support it. It's the same thing with the don't say gay bullshit. That had nothing to do with saying gay. It had everything to do with not talking to children about sex because that's kind of pedophilic behavior and we don't need it. Oh, it's a don't say gay bill. No, it's don't be a pedo bill. It's the don't be a groomer bill. Stop fucking lying. I don't mind if you want to support the bill, but at least be upfront about the fact, no, I don't mind if people read sexual material to children. I don't have a problem with that. I fucking do. Don't say gay. It's not about saying gay. It's about not being a cheese pizza. Landers, you're waking up, Johnny. You're almost there. Waking up. I've been pissed about this stuff for a while. I just try to be chill. I haven't, you notice how amped I am right now? This is because I haven't smoked any weed all day, all right? No weed makes Johnny very fuck these people kind of a person. Bobby Bologna, I wish they'd stop. I wish they'd stop making themselves victims. But again, the problem I have with the border bill, go ahead and say Donald Trump pushed to quash it. He did. Go ahead and say Donald Trump and the Trump-supporting Republicans pushed to quash it. They did. But tell the whole truth. They pushed to quash it because you spent more money in that bill on Ukraine than our own fucking border.
In our country, and the need to take seriously stemming the flow coming into our country and addressing that extraordinary and tragic issue in terms of its effect. The bill would have allowed us to have more resources to prosecute transnational criminal organizations. And it would have been part of the solution. And Donald Trump called up those folks and said, don't put that bill on the floor for a vote. He blocked the bill, and you know why?
Because you were giving $60 billion to Ukraine, you lying cunt.
Because he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
God damn it. Of anyone to scream that, the fucking Democrats? You guys have kept Roe v. Wade in midair for fucking decades because you wanted to run on the threat that it could go bye-bye. And now it has. And now you're running on the, if you want it back, you have to get us. If you don't want to lose more, you have to vote for us. So don't talk about blocking an issue or preventing an issue so you can run on it. And again, stop lying. You can even say that he wanted to use it to run on as an issue, but admit that the bill would also, you don't even mention the fact that it would have given $60 billion to Ukraine. I am losing my shit today. Johnny, it was $68 billion in financial aid because we have to keep paying the teachers, cops, and fund their government $22 billion in military equipment. So it was a total of $90 billion. Johnny's sick and tired of being sick and tired. No, I'm sick and tired of these people lying and nobody calling it out. Like, every single one of these people is just a blind yes Kamala person, and Oprah's just obviously working for the machine. But it's the fact that you can say he wanted it to run on as an issue. That's fine, but include the part where you also wanted to give apparently almost $90 billion worth of aid to Ukraine in that bill. Justify that part. Explain how that helps protect our border. What does $90 billion in aid to Ukraine do to slow stem the tide of fentanyl? And while we're on the subject, if you want to stem the tide of fentanyl, why is the Biden-Harris administration telling people, where's the story? I've got to do it. Is it up here? Casta Hamilton, Japanese, yacht? No, it's not. Where is it? I know I grabbed it. Where is it? We're doing it. Putin, gangs, Texas is getting serious with the border wall. Lady has 1 million subscribers. Apparently used her YouTube channel to, oh, that's fucked up. The Hamilton, 3 minutes of glitching on Oprah, Samoa, board. All right, here we go. This is an article, so I'm going to have to read it. So we're going to put it up on the screen because somebody had a problem with that earlier today. Ex-chief patrol agent testifies that Biden and Harris administration told him to keep quiet on the massive increase in crossings flagged as national security risks. A non-U.S. person who, based on an analysis of travel patterns, potentially poses a national security risk to the United States or its interests. Often such individuals or groups are employing travel patterns known or evaluated to possibly have a nexus to terrorism. So let's go watch this guy.
San Diego, we had an exponential increase in significant interest aliens. These are aliens with significant ties to terrorism. Prior to this administration, the San Diego sector averaged 10 to 15 SIA arrests per year. Once word was out the border was far easier to cross, San Diego went to over 100 SIAs in 2022, well over that in 2023, and even more than that registered this year. These are only the ones we caught. At the time, I was told I could not release any information on this increase in SIAs or mention any of the arrests. The administration was trying to convince the public there was no threat at the border. Fentanyl is another issue. The San Diego area sees between 80 and 90% of the methamphetamine and fentanyl seizures annually for our entire country. With little enforcement at the border, these drugs were coming through en masse. During my last year in San Diego, the price for a single pill of fentanyl, for example, went from $10 to 25 cents.
So again, Kamala Harris, you are a lying, two-faced, full of shit cunt. Your administration created this problem, or at the very least, made it significantly worse. and you lie about shit. Like, this is one thing I have a huge problem in general with. I am tired of pork in bills. From now on, the bill has to be what the bill's about. If the bill's about the border, then you don't get to put money in some other thing that has nothing to do with the border. The bill's about the border. I want fucking sideline shit out of these bills. I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I fucking want razor blade retirement plans. Like, that's where I'm at. I've had it with this fucking administration in particular. And the amount of wool they pull over people's eyes, and the amount of people that are willing to take that and go, what? No, everything's fine. No, Donald Trump's a threat to democracy. Cause he did January 6th was orchestrated by Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats. It was pulled off by the FBI with their help, Roy Epps, and they've edited footage to make it sound like Donald Trump called for people to storm the Capitol. He never did. He never did. When he wanted to go public asking people to go home, they wouldn't let him. So again. King Kong Dong, fentanyl killed George Floyd, not Derek's knee. Right, but we didn't punish the fentanyl. We punished Derek. And then we opened the border for fentanyl to be even cheaper now. Because again, everything she just said on that Oprah interview to somebody she wants to vote for her was a bold-faced lie. Over the last 3 years, this administration has had a marked increase in suspect individuals crossing the border, and they're not even allowed to mention that increase. And again, as he said, those are just the ones they've caught. So to say she's been hard on the border, that she wants to close down the fentanyl crisis, you've amped up the fentanyl crisis for the last 3 years. And again, the border bill that you proposed would have put more manpower on the border. But the border is still just as open as it was. We're still not turning people away. And we're still giving almost $100 billion in aid to Ukraine in that bill. Go fuck yourself. I'm tired of the people that say that this was some sort of... If you think that border bill was good for this country, then move the fuck to Ukraine. King Kong Dong with a very true point. And her running mate let Minneapolis burn, and he reaped all the surplus for himself. Exactly. Her running mate's a fucking dictator. She's a dumbass who will lie to your face about shit about problems she's created. I don't think she's going to solve them. I don't want to vote for a lying wine mom and her dictator vice president. And you can't convince me that Walz isn't a dictator. Given the chance, he took unlimited powers. He wouldn't give them up until they threatened his piggy bank. As soon as they came for his wallet, then Daddy Walz decided we could have our lives back again. That motherfucker is like... Dude, that motherfucker's the Chinese fucking Mao or Emperor Ming or what's the new one? Winnie the Pooh? I don't remember. But anyhow, that motherfucker's a communist leader given half a chance. Given half a chance. Fuck Tim Walz. Fuck Tim Walz. God, I'm pissed off at this.
To make matters worse, during 2022 and 23, I had to shut down San Diego traffic checkpoints, which are critical for drug interdiction, because the resources had been diverted to the process and release mission.
To the process and release mission. So we opened up drug avenues so we could process and release more migrants who aren't legal in this country into... I'd like to also point out that that process happened before the border bill came about. Lexi getting indignant now is a little late. Maybe. But I don't know. I'm just gonna be straight up about it. I hate Tim Walz. Xi Jinping. Thank you, Mr. Q.
Large numbers also had and still have a negative impact on the San Diego community. I had to release illegal aliens by the hundreds each day into communities who could not support them. To quiet the problem, 2 flights a week were provided from San Diego to Texas. These flights simply brought aliens that would have been released in San Diego over to Texas. Each flight cost approximately $150,000. This was the administration's way to try and quiet the border-wide crisis.
So again, Kamala Harris, I believe we have it on tape. You a lying bitch. Okay. Okay, and then, so she's stammering. All right, so let's go back to this. Now that we've heard an actual press release thing, let's go back to this.
Problem.
Okay.
And he has put his personal political security before border security.
Yeah, he did. Joe Biden totally did that. You and Joe Biden totally did that because you guys are getting kickbacks from Ukraine. You put your political security over our security because you wanted to give $90 million to Ukraine.
Understand, even in the intervening months, what that bill would have done to give support
to Ukraine.
Folks who care about this issue. And
you know, like the folks you took off of stopping the drug flow to help let more illegal aliens in.
This again gets to the point about what does leadership really look like? And is it about you or is it about the people? Right. Is it about running on problems or fixing problems?
Says the person who created all of the problems. Who are these podcasts is doing a steel toe live show right now? Dropping the SJ stuff? I don't know what the SJ stuff is. You know what I do know? I don't care. I don't care. Stuttering John's story. What's Stuttering John's story? Just a heads up. I don't know what the Stuttering John story is. If I'm completely honest. Lexi, also, why aren't you sufficiently stoned, Johnny? Sad. Because if I hit my bong even once, I'm sick and I've got a lot going on in here, and if I hit it, it's gonna kill me. So I'm going through the content I have, and then I'm gonna tap out, because oh god, am I fucking burnt out? Like, oh. LOL. I know where to go in NYC to find a black woman who will piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. It's not you, bitch. They did a weekly Stuttering John show with 2K Live. Now they moved to Aaron. Oh. Do they get 2K Live with Aaron at least? The dude in blue looks like he's on Judge Judy. Which Oh, that dude? Yeah, he does look like he's on Judge Judy. Dun 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 dun. Today's plaintiff. Dun, 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 dun.
Work in my career has always been about saying, let's fix problems. Let's address the needs, because we know it's within our capacity to do that.
So to answer...
Yeah, and you didn't do that for 3 fucking years. 4 fucking years, actually. Why haven't you done that already?
Justin's question, now that that bill has gone and hasn't passed, will you reintroduce that?
Absolutely.
And are you going to keep the $90 million for the Ukraine part in there?
When I am elected president of the United States, I will make sure that bill gets to my desk and I will sign it into law.
Again, every one of you motherfuckers clapping right now, that bill included $90 million to Ukraine. Oh yeah, let's go to this. And we'd like to say, you're not the father.
Into law.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Justin. Listen to this. A majority
Is
All right. So they said that Oprah had to bail her out. Oprah didn't have to bail her out on that. But she kind of stammered around it. Yeah, all right. So let's The media portrayed it as U.S. Senate unveils $118 billion bill on border security, aid for Ukraine and Israel. But here's what the bill actually was. The bill was rejected due to its inability to fix the crisis. Here are some of the items in the bill that did not affect the border. $60.6 billion to support Ukraine in its fight against Russia, roughly 3 times more than what the border security would receive. $14.1 billion in security assistance for Israel. $2.44 billion to support operations in the U.S. CENTCOM and address unrest and combat expenditures in the Red Sea. $10 billion in humanitarian assistance to civilians in Gaza and the West Bank, Ukraine, and other populations caught in conflict zones across the globe. $48.3 billion to support Indo-Pacific allies and deter Chinese aggression. $2.33 billion to continue support for Ukraine refugees displaced after the war in Russia. $400 million for nonprofit security grant programs to help aid nonprofits and places of worship enhance their security. And $94.46 billion, for a total. Not even going to border crisis related shit. I can't stand that they fucking get to push Donald Trump quashed it as a campaign subject. No, he quashed it because it was $94.6 billion for things that weren't to do with securing the border. Out of the $118 billion they want to put on the bill, only $28 billion was for the border. Yeah, that's a bad border bill. Johnny is why we're all here, Egg Picker. The guy has it. What? Who cares about Chrissy Mayer? I'm here to watch Johnny. Yeah, who's what? Who had what? What? Why are we talking about who? RP Chrissy Mayer trashed the toe last night. Said she believed he was abusive to April. She is no longer loyal. Chrissy Mayer was never loyal. She was always loyal to April. And again, the Aaron abusing April bullshit is exactly that. Bullshit. I was around them during their relationship. And April, I don't know if you know this or not, does not enjoy showing skin. Plenty of times she was wearing skimpy outfits. You could see her arms, tank tops, and you could see her legs with short shorts. Never saw any signs of abuse. Not once. So, I don't believe it, but that's, again, just going off of my personal experiences. I could be wrong. Maybe it always happened when I wasn't there. There were plenty of times I wasn't there. But again, I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go with my gut on this one, which is that is bullshit. But yeah, I don't fucking care about Chrissy Mayer. Again, and I'm just going to wipe the chat, just because I know it's a joke and we're having fun, but that's a serious issue to me when people accuse people of that. And again, no, not a bit. That's bullshit. Well, that at least distracted me from the border. That threw me off. Alrighty. So, we've got a couple of other videos to play and, we might make it to 4:00. King Kong Dong, where's the extreme? Johnny, I apologize for my extreme comments, but I can't stand these fuckheads anymore. Yeah, no, dude, I feel it. Cheeseburger pie. I wouldn't admit that in the chat. Rand Paul had more to do with the stop than Trump, says Labglass. That might be true. I don't know that. But even if they want to push Trump stopping the bill, I hate that they refuse to at least mention how little of the bill went to the border and how much of it went to other programs. Again, this is my problem with their supporters, because you buy this bullshit and it is exactly that. Bullshit. The 2025 stuff. Bullshit. Donald Trump, the threat to democracy because January 6th. Bullshit. Trump blocked the border bill for a campaign topic. Bullshit. Shia, Aaron is a jerk and a boaster, but I don't get physical abuser vibes. But what do I know? Yeah, because he's not. Because he's not. He isn't. Again, he isn't. You know, it's weird that people will say shit like that about him, and then in the same breath or at the same time turn around and go, yeah, but he totally got cucked out. Like, yeah, so which is it? Is he like an alpha male who can't control his anger, or is he a beta male that lets someone steal his lady? I have no fucking idea. Here's what I think. The rumors are bullshit. The rumors are bullshit. Chrissy wants to fucking say whatever she wants. Fucking Merry Christmas to her. But I'll tell you this. Chrissy doesn't know April and Aaron half as well as me. Hell, I don't know that she's ever physically met them. I've hung out with them all the time. Bullshit. And that's all I want to say about that. You also didn't know he was sleeping in another man's bed for 6 months. That's very, very true, but that does not mean that... Doesn't mean that that part's true just because I didn't know one thing. Oh, she went to the George Floyd Memorial with April. That's right, she did. She did. She did meet them. Thank you for correcting that. The real problem is Elon Musk, says numero uno Josh Denny fan. Every divorced cheating hoe claims abuse. Unless she called the police at the time, she can shut the fuck up. And Aaron is a big titties man child. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, Chrissy reproduced and some people are against abortion. I can't believe it. Again, I don't really give two fucks about Chrissy Mayer or her opinion on things that she knows nothing about. Things that, as someone else pointed out, I know nothing about. It's a very true point. But again, with what I know, no, not in a million years. Let me tell you this. I'll be shocked if it ever, like, if there was ever any, like, proof or evidence or something that came out where it was true. I'll be the first person to go, I fucking no idea. I still don't believe it. And I don't, because I don't. All right, enough about it. Let's go over here. Let's get to this. Apparently, a yacht loaded with fireworks and ammunition caught fire. Now, this is in Marina Del Rey, California. Let's go ahead and hit play.
A yacht carrying thousands of fireworks and unspent ammunition went up in flames in Marina Del Rey, California. While firefighters worked to put out the flames, onlookers got an unexpected fireworks display as the cargo exploded.
Got an unexpected fireworks display. Yeah, but if the bullets are going off too, Marina. Oh, okay. Marina Del Rey. Digger 420. And now for something completely different. Thanks, Johnny. All right, again, I'd be more worried about getting hit by a stray bullet.
Oh my God, there's fireworks now.
2 passengers left the boat without injury before it sank in the marina, while another passenger suffered a minor injury, according to the LA County Fire Department. Local officials are working to determine the cause of the fire.
Why was the boat carrying fireworks and ammunition? That's the more important question here. Why was the boat carrying fireworks and ammunition? Like, the cause of the fire, not totally relevant at this point. It did its damage. The why it had the stuff that went pew-pew. Marina, sorry. Marina, like where boats dock. All right. This is again where I suck at reading things. Pew, pew, pew your boat gently down the stream. It's pronounced Lana Del Rey. Okay. I am horrible at these things. Horrible. Fresh cold Friday beer in my hand and a shit of whiskey. Bring it on, weekend. I will own you, says Cheeseburger Pie. No. It's not a shot, Cheeseburger. You can't correct it now. It's a shit of whiskey. You've got a shit of whiskey. Best of luck to you with your shit of whiskey. So, we've got 2 videos left to play. One that will be interesting, one that will be cringy, and we're going to go with both. First, the one from Japan. A toothpaste commercial in Japan had to be pulled from the air as it made the same sound as the national emergency alert, which signifies a missile attack. Oh my God. Here's the commercial in question. So they had to pull it from the air because every time they played this, people like ducked and covered.
Ne, 忘れてない？年齢に合わせたお口のエイジングケア。ね、忘れてない？年齢に合わせた。
So that woo noise was it? I want to know how many people are like, oh, fuck. And then they got up like, oh, no, they just want me to buy toothpaste. Fuck that shit. I don't want to. Laughing Lions looks like she has a quest for you. Who are we talking to? Lana Del Rey is the singer. I was just fucking with you. I don't know where we're talking about what. Marina. It's Marina, like where you park your boat. Yeah, I don't know where we're talking about. The question mark overhead. Oh, yeah. Looks like she has a quest for you. Or a reward. Like a quest reward. You've finished. About to. Speaking of finishing, we got one clip left that we're going to play. And then we're going to do a little controlled burn for everybody for supporting the show. We're not going to be able to make it till 5:30. I am run down, and oh boy. I will be joshing halitosis alarm. I like that. Thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Hot Jesus, we got a lot of people between the 3 platforms doing quite nicely. All right, so apparently the left is everybody is stepping up for Kamala Harris, and now the cast of Hamilton just made a song for the 2024 election. Do you want to hear what the cast of Hamilton has to say about, because again, Hamilton was such a great play and it involved so much amazing stuff. Now, it's the cast of Hamilton. Was it written by the same guy? Because I feel like the guy that did the writing for the music and stuff was significantly important to that whole thing. Like, you guys singing is okay, but the sounds triggered the elderly. What the fuck is Hamilton? Hamilton is a musical that a lot of people like, and I've actually heard, and it's not half bad. But it's a musical about Alexander Hamilton. And I think it exposes truths about him being a person of color or something. I don't know. But either way, a lot of people like it. JB Contrarian, sleep won't cure you. My next joke might. Cheeseburger Pie, keep the show going, pussy. You can sleep later. We need your daily attention. Yeah, you need my attention. I'm losing the ability to maintain focus and attention. It's getting bad. All right, here we go. This is only a minute long. It's about the election. How can we reach these kids? Go.
many women cast 10 million more. You say the loss is destructive, I say it's reproductive. So let my message be instructive. We've won each time our rights were gambled, and we're picking reps who will persist. And if you call me a suffragist, then check the internet, cause here I'm a suffragist.
T.Y. Green Goblin, I was out for a minute. What is going on? These ladies are singing. And by the way, they're trying to put their not so subtle spin on we have to vote for our reproductive rights again. And like I said, this is where women are dumb. Voting for your reproductive rights is never going to work because the people that you'll vote in to secure your reproductive rights, one, they're going to fuck over you and everybody else while you get that. But they're not going to lock it down because they don't want to lock it down. They literally can't at this point. Like, they would have to propose an amendment to the Constitution, and then could the Supreme Court still strike that down as unconstitutional? Again, it being a state's issue is what the Supreme Court said. Nobody's pushing for it to go beyond being a state's issue. And now that I've seen women call legit fucking medical clinics, and yeah, no, thank you. Anyways, let's go back a bit. I'm not a suffrager, I'm a suffragist.
And if you call me a suffragist, then check the internet, cause here I'm a suffragist. Work! Look it up, check your status at whenweallvote.org. Look it up, check your status at whenweallvote.org. Next TM or text 3 friends to check for sure they are registered in the state or city they live now. Even better, you can show them how to register.
Laughing Lions, I'd rather have monkeypox on my eyeballs than listen to that song. So you're saying you want me to play it again? The kid gets out some cookies, and Grandpa asks for one. And the kid says, "Does your dick touch your asshole?" Grandpa says, "Yes." Kid says, "Well then, go fuck yourself." Okay. Hang on, help is on the way. What do you mean help is on the way? Saint Caesar. So it's a bunch of women lesing out over Kamala. This is lame and gay. Well, they're not lesing out over Kamala directly, but they are winking and nudging. They are winking and nudging. And that was the end of that. Like, do we have anything else we want to cover? I'm trying to keep going, man. I am, but what's this? Oh boy. We'll talk about that. We already did this. That's an article. I don't want to do any more articles. I already have one. We have some of these. Let's grab some overtime stuff and see if that's worth doing. All right, there we go. Yeah, there's a couple of these. These are short. We'll grab a couple of these and we'll oh, sorry, I should pull this down so I don't boop. All right. So 2 of these are the same. But what's this one then? Okay, so wait a minute. So then I didn't do this one? All right, there we go. So we've got a few clips and things that we'll play. A lot of them are really short. We just did the cast of Hamilton making a Get Out and Vote song, and it's one of the cringiest things I've ever seen. This is our last written story that we're going to talk about. Feminist News put out Feminist News put out a really fucked up post on Twitter a day ago. Here we go. How to safely leave your conservative husband. Start saving any money you can. That sounds like you're being awful conservative. I mean, why should you leave? If you want to save money, stick with him. Conservative people are all about saving money. There's no need to discuss anything with him or his family. Make up your mind and act on it. Right. Because if he's conservative, he's the devil. Oh, Bobby Bologna, what's with the show tunes? Oh, that's the way Hamilton worked. Back to men landowner being able to vote, problem solved. Nope, that's not a good way. I feel like there should be multiple avenues. Fuck you, read it in order. The kid gets out some cookies and Grandpa asks for one and says, the kid says, does your dick touch your asshole? I read it right. Like, I don't know. Oh, you put it in 2 posts. Don't blame me for that. But I have a character limit, stupid text. Well, then don't do storybook jokes. I'm having a hard enough time holding it in as it is. All right, so yeah, let's go over this again quick. So if you're just joining us, the Feminist News, obviously a feminist website, posted this. Women, leave your moronic right-wing husband. Make a plan, not just the concept of a plan. Use his job to your advantage, leaving while he's there for the day or night. You know, because you don't work a job, because you have a conservative husband who provides for you. He can and will attempt to take the children from school. Keep that in mind. Use the gray rock method. Do not engage. Replace electronics. He can easily track. Keep your plan to yourself. So again, according to a feminist, if you are a married to a right-wing husband, you need to leave them. Wow. The devil, Johnny, I think the word is employed. Conservative men are employed. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Is there anything else? Smashing the page is their intro, or smashing the patriarchy is their intro to the page. Okay, what the fuck? I don't even want to play that. That lady looks like her take is stupid. Oh, it's not a video. It's just, yeah. All right. I'm not even on like medication, like cold medication, and I'm losing my shit. Women like this can't gray rock, says Bobby Bologna. I don't know what gray rock means. Does it mean just not being, I don't know. All right. So we have
refusing to sit down, all because she don't want anyone on the plane to eat crisps. Like, really?
Like, this British accent's funny.
Refusing to sit down, all because she don't want anyone on the plane to eat crisps. Like, really? Like, seriously, just get off the fucking plane.
So it's not that she didn't want crisps. She didn't want them to be sold on the plane at all? What the fuck? I didn't mean to snort into the mic. I'm sorry. Gray rock means not reacting or showing emotion. I kind of figured. I was smelling what they were selling. But, yeah. Rumble is the adult chat where we can use terms that make liberal invertebrates cry, says Rusty Grammar. Yeah, dude, Rumble's awesome. I like it here better than Twitch, F YouTube. Like, dude, I love them all. Rumble used to be paying us out all the time. Now it's down to 3 subscribers, so it doesn't pay out really much. But YouTube with the paid controlled burn things is going to be, it might start doing some game changing stuff. And I got to talk to Aaron about something, and I might have no more goals pretty soon. Is that the English version of a Valley Girl? Like, really, totally. Yeah, it is. That is the British version of a Valley Girl. That is the British version of a Valley Girl. And now we go to a clip from the newest Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Look at the fucking legs on this broad. Oh my God, bro. Look at the both of them, bro. They're built like fucking hippos. This guy's like, look at the car. I guarantee you when they get in the car, look at the suspension. Look, watch it. Boom! That shit slammed now. Shit dropped like fucking 3 inches. Fucking suspension's gonna break.
Rumble sensors now, no point using it. Rumble sensors? Oh. Booyah. Yeah, dude, I fucking love this dude's commentary.
Legs on this broad.
Look at the legs on this broad.
Oh my God, bro. Look at the both of them, bro. They're built like fucking hippos. This guy's like, look at the car. I guarantee you when they get in the car, look at the suspension. Look, watch it. Boom! That shit slammed now. Shit dropped like fucking 3 inches. Fucking suspension's gonna break. Look at the fucking legs on this.
St. Caesar. Well, now I know why Jay wasn't playing Fortnite. Oh, shit, that's right. I had that.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Wilmer Autotech. We appreciate it. All of our funding that we get today goes towards the goal. It's on the 11th. It's $15. I'm sure we're going to be fine. Thank you all for the support.
Broad.
No, I don't want to play it again. I want to close it. All right, so we've got 2 more clips left, and then I think that'll get us to 4 o'clock. It's like we did a 2-hour show. I got to get a little bit of rest for tomorrow. Rumble even lets you think your message is sent when they don't, LOL. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, you're talking about kids. All right, Jesus. Alrighty, so let's go to this next video. This next video also incredibly short, so we're gonna play it a few times. Remember, this is a little bit of an homage back to what we were talking about earlier. Remember, Kamala Harris said that she wanted to make the border stronger. Let's see how the border is doing right now. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. St. Caesar, go the hour and a half and take Sunday off. Don't tell me what to do. I said I can't, dude, so don't. Go the hour and a half, take Sunday off. Did you not just hear me hack up a lung a minute ago? And I do need to work tomorrow, so like I kind of want to rest my voice a little bit and not go through it. So sorry, but not gonna. All right, just one more time. Again, just showing that he delivered everybody. And he's like, hey, sorry, I'm fucking, I don't even know who these people are. Later. Started this last week. What? What started this last week? I don't know. Anyways, Bobby Bologna, do it anyway. I don't know if you understand the whole control dynamic here, but I don't have to. 09 Canyon, it just censored me. That sucks. King Kong, I'm heading to the liquor store before I get my son. I don't know that I'd brag about that. Now people are figuring out how to break the censor on Rumble. Interesting. All right, well, let's go ahead and go full screen for this. We have a video of a person paying a traffic fine, and let's see where it goes.
Cool. Cash all right?
Yeah, that's
cool.
$60. So I guess this is in Britain.
we have, so I can't accept that.
Yo. I'm just trying to pay my fine.
Yeah. Australian Mint says that we can't accept this.
So, it's in Australia. Reacting to the Brits' recent actions, if the same folks that jailed protesters gets in again, many of us here in the U.S. will be jailed for what we say here. Well, they'd have to be able to prosecute. Oh, if the same folks that... Oh, no, but, oh, yeah, no, yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm paying a fine. I'm not paying for a service. I'm not paying for a product. You guys are asking me to pay it. That's all I can afford to pay in those pieces.
Okay, well, you can take the money to the bank and get it taken in notes.
No, thank you.
Well, that's the option, right?
No, thank you. That's all right. Can I have a receipt, please?
Well, I can't process this. I can't issue you with a receipt.
I'm sure you can.
It's not my
Who are you?
Who am I? Security officer.
Okay. Do you work as a cashier?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. I've got no business with you.
No, you do.
No, I don't, sorry.
So here's the deal, mate.
Here's the deal. I'm not talking to you.
You're not going to listen to me, mate.
You're part of a corporation that I don't want to deal with. Cool.
All right, here's your options, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them to you straight up.
Yep.
You can take your money, go back to the bank, get them transferred over into notes.
Or
you can pretty much leave.
Alright, I've tried to make payment. He just told me to leave. Thank you very much. What's your name again? Come on, you're a front for the corporation. What's your name? We've got...
You're a front for the corporation. I guess Australia's getting pissed at their government. I don't know why people do this. They just refuse it. And then when you get all froggy, a judge thumps you for not paying your fine anyway. I mean, yeah, but it is still funny.
Carly here.
Yep.
What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris? Alright, cool.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter what my name is.
Okay. So because it hasn't gone overdue, it's not in the system. Okay.
Sir.
There you go. You've got your $60.
Sir, this hasn't gone overdue. Your name's not in the system.
Yeah, well, there's some systems over here, over.
Thank you. I paid. I'm out.
I paid. I'm out. Was it a cop or who was it? Parking tickets in coins. Oh, nice. Australia is going cashless, whether their citizens want it or not, apparently. Yeah, Digger 420, because going cashless is great. Because when you make it all electronic, then the government can take it whenever they want. How could it go wrong? Wow, we've had 1 follow today and 8 subs. That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't know we had 8 subs on the channel today. When did those come through? I didn't see any of those. It must not be right. All right. Yeah. Canada is heading that way fast too, which scares me for you, Digger, because again, like after the trucker thing. But don't worry, if you need a couch, I've got my futon folds out. You just got to get through the border. We'll figure that one out. Obstinate. Oh, me likey, says JB. I work off 33rd Ave, but headed. Okay, I don't know what we're going on about. Okay. Instead of America going cashless, they just give it to Ukraine. Yeah, well, we'll be out of money soon with that kind of stuff. I'm sorry for bailing out early, but I am in a way, and it's time for Johnny to lay his head down. Maybe take some NyQuil. But we're gonna try and be back this Sunday with a Sunday stream. I hope you have a good time over the weekend. And Backyard Renegade, they will do that here in the U.S. as soon as they can. Another reason why I don't want to vote for Harris Walls, because Harris Walls would love to do that. Aren't there parts of Australia without internet access? How can you go cashless? Fuck if I know. But anyways, we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. I'm going to do a burn for everybody for the $10 support we had earlier, for the stuff on Rumble. It's going to be a horrible idea. And I'm going to be honest, I am going to regret every inch of it in about 2 minutes. But, as I drop my lighter, you guys have been awesome, so we'll do this. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. We'll be back this Sunday, hopefully all better. Okay, not as bad as I thought it would be. Not as bad as I thought it would be. We'll be back. Until next time, thank you.
What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you two fucking fucks? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Uh-oh.
Asian migrants